Hello, hello. Welcome to episode 12 of Nightmare Land and Oxygen Not Included. Let me just get the sound working here. Nope, not that one. All right. Stream should have sound. I just got to turn on the audio. All right, that's better. Let's try that again. Hello YouTube and hello Twitch. Episode 12 of the Super Nightmare Land. One day we'll get this intro correct flawlessly. Hey Sean, how are you? Thank you for joining me tonight. Jim, thank you for being here. Really appreciate you guys showing up. Stringer, hey, what's up? Up Stringer, Elusive Ocelot on Twitch. Thank you guys for being here. How was everyone? How was everyone's Wednesday? Hope everyone had a fantastic week so far. Last full week of work for everyone, I hope. Until the holidays. How are you guys doing? String, I've seen your videos. I haven't had time to go back and watch any since the very first one, but I have you on my watch later list. So I'm gonna check those out on one of my rides to work one morning. And on the way home as well. So that's awesome that you're making so much content for Ani. Can't wait to check those out. Pretty good, says Sean. Thank you so much, Sean, for joining. And I am so glad that you're here again, hanging out with me. Jim says he's on video number 4. That is awesome. Stringer, oh nice. I think tomorrow my geothermal power plant video comes out. Oh, sick. Okay, cool. Can't wait to see that one. Cool. Awesome. Thank you for being here, Stringer, and looking forward to that video. It's really cool. I love seeing all the oxygen. I don't know if it's just me, but I've been finding a lot of oxygen not included creators lately, and it's really cool to see the game thriving so long into its life cycle. So let's, while you guys are hanging out here, and let me know how your Wednesday went, or your week went, or what you guys are doing in your Oni playthroughs while you guys are coming into the stream and letting me know and all that stuff. I'm going to go over what we have going on. So we're picking up right where we left off from the last video, sorry, the last VOD. And we're going to keep expanding our colony, but we're... Oh, I'm sorry, Stringer. Yeah, I was just so busy Sunday. Yeah, I apologize. But that's why it was a 50-50 stream. I didn't want to schedule it just in case I wasn't able to make it. But yeah, I was very, very busy Sunday. I will do an Ori stream at some point coming up here. I just finished a couple tamers and I am working on building a dirty brick. What is a dirty brick, Jim? I don't think I've heard that term before. So yeah, we're going to continue expanding the bedrooms, but we also have to do a lot of things with here. So here, our hydrogen is getting a little bit too hot for Weezeworts, and it's going to eventually melt this or overheat this pump. So we got to get in here and fix this. That's what this top priority is for. So I'll kind of let it run. One that's full of CO2 is like a normal brick, but it make it dirty. All right, cool. I don't think I've heard that term before. Sounds good, Jim. If I sound a little nasally, I just have like something going on with my nose, but apologize for that. Yeah, so let's kind of get started. While I talk to you guys here, we'll kind of let the game run. I don't think there's any emergencies that's going to like collapse our base, but I've been setting up a cooling loop with AETN, and I'm going to keep it at around 100 degrees and put some slicksters at the bottom and eat the CO2 and produce free crude. Nice. Okay. Cool. And eventually petrol. Nice. That's a good idea, Jim. How many slicksters do you need to produce a sustaining amount of petrol for your base? Do I destroy this? I forgot what I did last time. What do you have marked as yellow? I think it was just this brick here. I don't think I need to destroy this. I think I need to destroy this, and then yeah, well, you do need to destroy those two. Yeah, it was just this was about the this has too much pressure, So this was about to collapse or whatever. So we just have to get in here. We have to complete this cooling loop so it connects to our one and only aqua tuner. Yeah, so that's kind of the plan here. I also have to start filtering my water to get clean water out of here. So I'm going to build a, well, this is already clean water, but what I meant was clean the germs. Because I want to start putting it into here, and I want to only put in clean, germ-free water in here. So I'm going to build some Wheezeworts here and allow the Wheezeworts to basically clean and filter all the germs from our water. And that should be fairly easy, I think. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, but we'll go in here. We'll dig this out. Oh, this is sand. Oh, no. I wanted to put a Wheezewort there, but this is both sand. I'll have to keep that intact. Too many to make them a primary energy source, but I'm not doing that. Just a backup power and a way to get rid of all the CO2. Like my ethanol distillers and natural gas generators. That makes a lot of sense. Just to have like, and then plus it produces a lot of meat as well. A lot of a barbecue for you. So that sounds like a great idea, Jim. Hey, Chewy, how are you? Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. How are you tonight? Or good morning to you, rather. I'm trying to finally get my Critter Whisper this playthrough. So I've wrenched all the critters. Oh, that's awesome, Jim. I still have yet to get that. I should do an achievement run at some point. That sounds like a great goal. After I set up my geothermal, I think I have gas generators working like 2% of the time, hydrogen 5%. And oh yeah, geothermal is super powerful. And it lasts for a long time. Hey, Noah. Noah says he's lurking for a bit. No worries, Noah. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. I'm just happy to have you around, Noah. So feel free to lurk, and I hope you enjoy your lurk. Oh, it's night for you. Right. It's very... Yeah, the time zone always gets me. Not quite morning, but but very late into very, depending on how you look at it, I guess very early or very late. Geothermal is super OP. Yeah, I like geothermal. I just started watching the Gentleman series from Guy Ritchie. I'm not sure what that is. What is that? The Gentleman series. Okay. Never heard of it. Oh, Netflix. Oh, okay. I don't have Netflix. I didn't know that was a thing. I do have to get it though because I really want to watch the new season of Wednesday. So it's gotta happen at some point. Let's mop this up. Yeah, I want these Wheezeworts planted here, which should be okay. Why can I not plant here? Oh, because he already planted. Oh no, they already planted something here. There's too many seeds here. Luckily, we're not really in too much of a hurry to do all this. It's a movie too. It was cool. Yeah, geothermal is super OP, Stringer. I use geothermal for my sandbox asteroid that I do most of my videos with. I have all the power set up because I made videos on them in the past, but none of them run at all because it's all just geothermal. Even though all my magma has turned into igneous rock, I think I have like 8 geothermals still running at full power. And they're not even capped by a smart battery. They're just constantly 100%. Super OP. Yeah, I've never heard of that. I'm gonna check that out. But I really need to get Netflix soon here during the holidays because I really want to watch Wednesday, the new season. Oh, and the new Fallout. Oh, you have alternate sources on the our matey. Hey, how you doing, Louise? Thanks for joining me tonight. Really appreciate you being here. How was your Wednesday? We're just trying to build this area here for to filter our germs from our water. So that's kind of what we're up to right now. Oh, I forgot to check up on this. This is still not done. Okay, let's put this at high priority. Oh, this is not it. That's why we're not done. We have to get in here. Sometimes I feel like I must misclick a lot. Like I would be terrible at an FPS on mouse and keyboard. I misclick so often. From seeing other content creators, the achievement run is difficult in the beginning. Lacavore, Carnivore, and Super Sustainable are the hardest because of time restraints. Yeah, those are what give me the most anxiety. The time restraint ones always give me anxiety. Like this, even this asteroid, when I was starting in the beginning, I was super stressed because, I was trying to keep my base alive, but at the same time prevent this thing from hitting, even though I let it hit. So, yeah, it was one of those things where kind of stressed out, but the time constraint one is difficult for me because I absolutely hate doing. Oh, what's going on here? No, why is this not good? We have. Okay, I can repair it by coming in the side, I think, but I don't know why. Did I put the wrong water in it? Maybe. Holy smokes! Thank you for the follow, Dendulka. I hope I said that semi-correct. I really good at botching names, so thank you for the follow on Twitch. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Let me just scroll back here and read the chat. I missed a couple messages. I just got distracted by this. I don't know why this is all of a sudden. It must have got the wrong water in it at some point, which is not ideal, but it's okay. It's okay. It's still running. It's just gonna kind of annoy me. I'll just do that. Boom. Yeah, sorry, the time constraints, yeah, they give me a lot of anxiety. And it's just like doing something for like 100 cycles, try to get like the meat achievement, the carnivore achievement, and then not having it be successful would crush my soul. If you want an easy for all 3, play on metallic. Oh, okay. Let me that's a good one. I do want to do that at some point. Let me write that down. It's a good tip. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I want to do that at some point on stream, Jim. So thank you for that suggestion. I've never even researched like what would be the optimal way to do that, so appreciate it. Okay, they're coming in here. Get these weeds words here, guys. I need this done ASAP. Let's just get this done while I'm talking to you guys. Little Doge, hey. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining tonight on YouTube. Appreciate it. It says go all to like the stream. Thank you so much, Little Doge. I hope that yeah, give the stream a like if you're here. Let me check my. Did I like my own stream? I just liked my own stream. That's good, right? Thank you, Little Doge. You gotta like your own stream. The plugs can provide both barbecue and free power. Oh yeah, what do they make? They make is it a hydrogen or something they make? I've never used the plugs. Oh no, they're the ones that put electricity back into the grid, right? Yeah, okay. I know which ones those are. I just give up. Well, in the free sense, it doesn't count against super sustainable. I like watching CS. Hey, Uther, how are you doing, Uther? Appreciate you stopping by. Really appreciate it. How are you tonight, Uther? Thank you for joining me, and I hope that you have a great night or on the stream. I just got my spawn set up over the weekend. I was very close to extinction. Awesome, Noah. That is awesome to hear. Building a spawn for the first time or a hydra for the first time is super awesome. Like, yeah, now all of a sudden you'll have no more worries about power or power and oxygen depending on your power demand. So that's a great start to a self-sustaining colony. I wanted to make a metal refiner with local mercury to cool it, but it was a bad idea. Yeah, local mercury. I've never tried that before. This seems to work out pretty well. This is like the most basic cooling for a metal refinery, is just run it inside of a cold biome. Oh, this poor little Phlox is stuck. I should move that guy. Put him over here. Feel kind of bad to have it there. Yeah, congrats. No, that is an awesome achievement. Hey, Dendulka, thank you so much for joining. He says, have a nice day. I love this game. I love this game too. And I love the fact that you joined and are hanging out with me. Thank you so much for... Oh, I'm not taking the nits. I want more bio dupes. Oh, I should have kept... Oh, I should have... I forgot this thing exists. I gotta remember that. Yeah. Oh, I already have 3 charges. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I love this game too, Dendulka. Thank you so much for being here. At this point, my base was full of choline and hydrogen, but we made it. Awesome. That's good to hear. I have a very good seed for you if you want it. It has all the good geysers except for sulfur. Sure, Jim. Post it in the chat. I don't know if you've done or if you have that already. I'm not quite caught up with the chat yet. Okay, so let's take a look at what's going on here. Okay, our duplicates are in here. We finally get rid of this scuffed cooling mechanism. Oh, don't stop planting stuff here. I know you love doing that, but I can't have you doing that. I need Weezworts. Where's my Weezwort seed? Let's get these like here quicker. I need to get this and then get rid of the water weed. I'm a little Doge. You don't like yourself, no one will. That's a good point, Jim. You gotta like yourself. They produce power directly in hydrogen. Oh, okay, so they do produce hydrogen. Gotcha. Okay, so Jim just posted that. I'm gonna grab that seed from Jim, put it in my notepad there, and I'll check it out. I love seeds with all the volcanoes and asteroids and stuff. That's my favorite way to play. Stringer says, I have a pretty good hatch set up that can get you carnivore pretty easily. I've also seen some people purposely set difficulty where they eat twice as much. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea too. I'm not big into the, I mean, I don't know if this is like considered speed running. I suppose in a way it's not really speed running, but it's like a time-based thing. I've never been into time-based things or speed running. So I'm really bad at like finding ways to achieve results when there's a time crunch. Uther says, great week so far. Thank you. I'm really happy to hear that, Uther. Glad to hear that you're having a great week. And thank you for joining me and making me a part of it. Wacko, hey, how you doing, Wacko? How's your university and work going? Is it a little bit lighter load now that the holidays are approaching? I hope that you've been a little bit less stressed and been able to play the game some. Check out Sakurang. It's morning here. Thank you for joining me on your morning, Sakurang. Appreciate you having me on. Oh, Jim posted 2. I'm just getting caught up with the chat here. Let me put in that second one as well. There's like a breeze coming in from something. Oh, it's my cat. She's chewing the green screen. I saw flapping in the back. she's just chewing it. I have a little bit of artifact going on in the corner as well. Hopefully that's not. If I can just rotate the camera somewhat. Bro, what's that coming from? Well, it seems to come and go. So, okay, we got one already planted. Let me just sweep this up, get these swept up, and then oh, they planted again a water wheat, whatever thing. I need this done, dude. Where are you? I need this done too. Jeez. Get that. Let's get that on high priority while we're getting caught up here. It's geothermal, metallic, and volcanic. So, Jim, are these like the spaced out variants, like where you gotta take like rockets to different planetoids and stuff? I haven't played a full game on one of those in so long, and I've been meaning to do that. So I might use one of your seeds for the very next playthrough that I do, because that sounds like a lot of fun, if that's the case. I mean, I'm open to other suggestions as well, so I'm not like fixed on just doing a strictly spaced out game, but that is yeah, that's okay. She's still there. I'm still having a little bit of a movement on the green screen. Let me just try to move it up a bit. Maybe get rid of that artifact in there. Whatever. I don't know why that's going on. Why is this taking so long? Do I not have gold? Or my duplicates are just really slow? My 8 gigabyte i3 can't handle my 100,000 cycle base. Check out Second Rang. So my suggestion for you would be to, I don't know if you've already done this, so I apologize if I'm sort of giving you old info here, but try to keep your base really tidy in terms of like having, like, see all this stuff here. If you have like garbage everywhere and like try to keep it all in one place. Get like an automatic dispenser and just put it in one area. And then also try to get all of your liquids and infinite storage bins or infinite storage structures such as this one, and that'll kind of help ease the calculations that your game is doing constantly for like, for example, all this where you have just liquid turning back into gases here because of heat. There's a lot of calculations ongoing here, and if you have like a whole colony of just like all that going on, that can sometimes really bog down the game. So on the last playthrough that I did, the Super Duper Dreamland, I don't know what's going on here. That was something that that I did, and I didn't have very many lag issues at all in the late game. Now that being said, my computer is it's only 2 or 3 years old, so I don't know why these are taking so. Okay, here we go. Finally, holy smokes, that took forever. You better build both, Stella, at this point. All right, here we go. We're finally making some progress. Wow, that took forever. All right, so let's do this. Let's get all this flowing into my cooling area here. This should clear itself out, and I should have enough. I shouldn't overfill it. Are the hatches that produce refined metals good to use? No, I like to use them, but just be very careful because so let me just remind myself. I used them in the Super Duper Dreamland, and I think, yeah, they don't convert full value. So like, for instance, 100 kilograms of copper only converts to 75 kilograms of refined copper. So it's really good in the sense that you know, it's basically a free metal refinery. No power and no overheating issues like you would get with this one. And it's a better conversion rate than the raw crusher. And you're producing barbecue. So if you have like a hatch farm set up with those guys, you're making a lot of barbecue and a lot of lime for yourself as well. My only regret with those is that you can't, unfortunately, use them for. Oh, I should cut this off. For steel. But yes, I think they're very, very useful. It's kind of like plastic for me, where if you use the glossy Drecos, sure, they're not the most efficient. Oh, nice, this is finally done. It's not the most efficient way to produce plastic, like short term, but long term, you'll just get an insane amount of plastic passively. And to me, that's more valuable because you're not wasting any power. You're getting free barbecue out of it. You know, it's just, I think that's really the way to go. So I think it's great. Yeah, RAM nowadays is super expensive, Sekarang. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I've read the news about what's going on, but it's just so sad about the whole. And now they're saying that NVIDIA is going to cut back on GPU production for next year. That's going to make things even worse. It's going to drive up the cost of GPUs. And apparently they're doing that because of RAM shortages. So really, really unfortunate. So it's very sad that how things are going these days. You can stop a plant from planting somewhere by placing down a ceiling trim. Oh, cool. Where you don't want them to build. Your dupes won't build it because it's not on the ceiling, and the pip won't. Cool. I had no idea. Do I have the ceiling ones unlocked? Oh, cool. So I could just do something like this. Nice. Thank you. Thank you for that tip, Stringer. That's an awesome tip. It's the classic sized map, says Jim, not spaced out, but so many geysers and I get little decision paralysis trying to figure out what to do next. Okay, cool. I like those. I like those, Jim. As long as there's lots of geysers, I definitely like that. I will check that out for sure. That sounds awesome. This is going to be a little bit... let's just take a look here. I want to... go like this to have the water come in, and then I want to pump the germ-free water out. So gonna be a little bit I don't know. I think this will work just fine. Let's actually go like this. I want to have a heavy watt conductive wire here and just go like that. So we'll have our duplicants just build that while we wait. And these ones should be full now almost. Yeah, these are full. So I'm going to be moving this area down here at some point as well. Those two C's for my same map, by the way. First, just contained the difficulty and story trait I chose. The second is the one you want to use if you want to look at it on maps not included. Sure, I will do that. Yeah, that's a great website though. By the way, shout out to Maps Not Included that Jim mentioned in the chat. Amazing website. I got the seed for the Super Duper Dreamland from that website. I love it. So I guess I don't need these in here, but I'll keep them anyway. See how the cool, yeah, very cold oxygen still, so everything is a-okay. Hopefully this is not too bad with regards to repair. Yeah, we're still good. Yeah, rock crusher is only 50%. Yep, that's exactly right, Stringer. So yeah, just take note of that, Noah. I think the smooth hatches are worth it if you have a very like if you don't want to. Oh, thank you for following on Twitch. Okerka. Did I get that right? Thank you so much for your follow. Really appreciate it. Thank you for joining me on some Oxygen Not Included. RAM prices are being driven by AI BS. Yeah, it's just very sad what's going on with that, with regards to that. A little bit of mercury here. Let's try to mop that up. Maybe that's what we picked up with this and sent it into our thing here. Try to get that mopped up here. Oh, I don't think my yeah, there we go. I read AMD is racing prices as well. Oh, that, yeah, it's gonna be brutal if you're trying to get into the PC market in the next. I'll take Slicksters in the next year or so. That's gonna be very sad. The orders for AI data centers have gotten backlogged for like 2 years until the bubble burst. RAM and other electronics are going to be artificially high. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. I really wish that. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna be a downer on that. I guess what I'll say is it's very sad that most people don't even want to use AI. Like I mean, I guess a lot of people do want to use AI because they're still making that a thing, but it's just very unfortunate at the whole situation. And I guess try not to be too much of a Debbie Downer for the keep you guys positive, give you guys some positive Ani gameplay here. But yeah, it is very sad about the way things are going with regards to that. So buy your computer parts now if you need them, because next year it's not going to be good. Good PC will give you more FPS on Ani. Hey, Flying Redo, welcome to the stream. Yeah, good PC. Yeah, I have a fairly decent PC. I built my PC 2 years ago or so. I think it's 2 or 3 years now. My memory is not always the greatest, but 2 or 3 years ago, and I built it with the last gen parts, so it was cheaper. Oh, hold on, here we got another one of these bots. Get rid of these guys here. So ban. Ooh, I like that ban hammer thing that we got going on here. So hopefully that it still shows up on the screen, I think, but got one of these bots in my chat. Let's see, move that bleach stone out of there, then we can move the pip out of here as well. Put the pip, I don't know, somewhere here. Hey Kevin, how are you doing? Kevin says, don't know, might have a chance of improving next year. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, I'm usually an optimistic person, but it's just things are just looking so grim lately. And anyways, I hope that things go well. I do want to build a PC probably in the next 3 years. That's kind of my time frame. So I selfishly hope that by that time it'll be a lot better, but I hope that for the sake of the people that need to build PCs more, or like need to replace parts, like Jim, I think, it was Kevin who said that. Just hope none of my main PC RAM fails. Yeah, just the people who have like need to make upgrades that are critical and, you know, situations like that. I just hope that things go down. Because no one should be forced to buy $500 RAM. Like, that's crazy. I remember when I brought my 2x16 gigabyte sticks 2 or 3 years ago. I was waiting for it. It was like $110, and I was waiting for it to go on sale. That's how frugal I am. So, I as soon as when I saw these prices, I was like, damn, I wish I invested in some. I wish this was a stock that I just invested in, because I'd be making some bank right now. Yeah, but it's rough out there. Rough out there. Oh, I missed this message. All the companies are losing massive amounts of money because no one wants to pay for it. Is that for AI? Yeah, like that. Well, that's the thing. Like, oh, this is Mercury. Like, I think that learning language models have uses, but even and I'm guilty of this too. So I'm not going to try to be a saint about this, but most of us use it for the wrong purpose. Like, we use it to look up facts that perhaps we should already know, or just basically situations where we're sort of, instead of just looking up information for ourselves from like websites so we can give those places of information our view and therefore ad revenue views, we just end up using AI, which bypasses all of that, which was trained off of information from these websites. So it's a cascading effect throughout the whole internet, right? It's not just, it's just really, really, really unfortunate, especially with regards to like image creation and stuff. And like I said, I'm guilty of it too. I use AI sometimes for stuff that I probably could just look up, and so it's just, yeah. When I built my first PC from scratch in the 90s, I paid $400 for one stick of 18. Well, oh, sorry. Whoa. That was a really, really butchered that one. Let me try that again. When I built my first PC from scratch in the 90s, I paid $400 for one stick of 16 megabytes of RAM. That's a lot. But you know what? 16 megabytes was like God tier back then. Wasn't it? That was like the, I remember my first PC had actually I can't remember exactly how much, but I remember it met the recommended requirements for Roller Coaster Tycoon. As long as it met the requirements for Roller Coaster Tycoon, I was happy. The problem with the use case of AI is that it's bad. AI is bad at it. Yeah, they definitely hallucinate a lot. Like, I'll ask it a question sometimes, and it'll, like, as an electrician in the trade, for example, I'll ask it a question, and it tends to pretend to know what it's talking about, despite the fact that it's obviously wrong. And I think that's the worst. And I'll correct it, and then it'll say, "Oh no, this is actually the thing." It's like, bro, I'm literally an electrician, like a licensed electrician. You're telling me that you're giving me bad advice here. Because sometimes I'll use it to like reference a code, because our code book is like this thick. It's like 2 inches or 3 inches thick. So I don't have the capacity to remember every single little detail of that. So I'll ask it a question thinking that it'll help me steer me in the right direction for it. And it'll just totally hallucinate. And I'll just know right away, no, this is completely incorrect. And it doesn't even vaguely say like, hey, I think this is right, but you might want to double check your info. It just blurts out, hey, this is the correct answer here. Good luck. Oh, I was going to do this too. So that's like, I think that's the biggest problem with AI, is the fact that it's so quick to hallucinate in situations like that. So I wanted to just kind of start conserving some water here. So why is this bridge here? I forgot why that's. Let's just remove this bridge. I don't think I need that. Yeah, that's fine. And then So this is kind of, yeah, this is, okay, I see what's going on here. Okay. This is going to be my new water conservation for my, what am I trying to say? My washroom. There's a famous example of refusing to acknowledge the correct number of the letter R in the word strawberry. Oh, I saw that one. I saw that one on Reddit. That was pretty wild. I was mostly an Enigma user in those days. I came to a hardware requirements. Am I just... What word is that? Is that okay, requirements. Sorry, I've had a long day. PC somewhere in the third game era. Enigma. No, I was looking at the requirements. Requirements is probably what you meant to write. Jim says Enigmas were their shit for a while. They were awesome. Yeah, I've just what's this? This has to go into here. So let me just reverse this bridge. There we go. Reverse the bridge, put this in here, and then let's get this on high priority before we have a before we run out of water. And then this should be our little... Oh, why am I filtering? Oh, because okay, it's polluted. Okay. Yeah. I was gonna say no. My reed fiber production is here, so this is just... That was confusing me for some reason. And then this thing should turn on. There's no reason why this thing can't run. Should probably get rid of the gunk. I can probably mop up the gunk. No, too much of the gunk. Well, you know what? We might just have to live with that gunk getting sucked up into here. And then why do we not have power to this? Oh, that's easy. Let's get max on that too. Put this at 9 priority. Amiga. It's quite an important computer history. Amiga. I was saying Enigma, I think. Amiga. Quite important in computer history. No, I'm not. I don't think I'm familiar with an Amiga. I got my first computer in 2001. So 2003. So I don't think the Amiga existed then. The metaphor my generation of computers was oh man, I'm forgetting what it is now. This is finally complete. Oh, MDG. That was like the meta. MDG computers. So did you just get yourself stuck? No, you didn't. Okay. That was for, well, anyways, it was where I lived. Not necessarily the meta in terms of like worldwide or North America, but I'll take some more pips. Okay, so things are looking pretty good. Let's see. We're still good on germs. We're still good on water. We don't have a crisis yet. We don't have a crisis anywhere, so that's good. We have lots of oxygen. Oh, we have plenty of oxygen. We have lots of cooling. Yeah, we got lots of cooling going on. Perfect. These things are... I should just close this off. And then... Okay, so now we have these Weezword guys going here. I think this is going to work. What do you guys think? Let's check it out. Turn this off. So this water that I'm sourcing here has a lot of germs in it because it's coming right from here. So what I'm hoping is that by just turning this on... The Weezwort should kill the germs like ASAP. Oh, it's a little bit too high. Dang it, it's the radiation. Yeah, okay, I can fix that. I can fix that. This is just my like scuffed method of germ cleaning here. A little bit too high, unfortunately. So let's just raise the floor here. Move this up as well. And that should be easy to fix. First multimedia computer, incredible architecture and OS. First consumer real multitasking OS. Real multitasking didn't come until PCs, until Windows NT. Never even had Windows NT. That's quite the history. dig out that extra tile, it'll work better. If I dig this one out, the sand will drop. So unfortunately, that was a bad decision on my part to put that there. But I think if I just raise this up, it should fix it. This is probably going to drop, but this is already germy down here, so the salt water will figure itself out. And then we'll just raise this one whole tile and rebuild the pump. When I built my radiation setup, I found that the weight density of gunk is like 550, making the heaviest liquid, crude oil being 5. Yeah, that's true. I found that on the last stream stringer. The last stream was somebody pointed that out, or was it the last? I don't know. It was one of the last streams, second to last stream perhaps. And it's I keep forgetting gunk exists. To be honest with you, it's one of those things that I'm not very familiar with the super. Oh jeez, not very familiar with the Super Duper Dreamland or with bionic duplicants. So, oh, then this is probably not going to work. I might just have to put a natural tile here with a manual airlock. That might work out a lot better. So yeah, I just started using bionic duplicants very recently, so I keep forgetting that gunk is even a thing. It's just now I'm also making way too much polluted water here, so this is still not a fully It's not gonna work out well in the long run. I have to fix that at some point. But yeah, this should at least work a little bit. Let's check it out. Check out how this works. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and bite the bullet and use regular wires here. Anyways, this is a very, very basic setup just to start moving this water out. Like we'll figure this out later on and down the road. And there's a lot of things that we can do with regards to radiation to filter. But yeah, this just needs to be done now. So I have, like I said, I might have to redo this. This probably not going to work very well, but we'll see. We'll see how well it works. It's always fun to experiment. Yeah, this stupid tile here is really screwing me over. Otherwise it works fine. Like it gets deleted instantly here, and then it kind of works. We'll see. Let's see how quickly it fills up. Then I can start moving this water into here. I don't want any germs here though. So it's very critical that I don't have any germs remaining when I turn this pump on. Anyways, that seems to be okay for now. We'll see if it stays intact. Okay, what else do I need to do? Oh, I need to make a Pacu farm. I really need to make a Pacu farm. Are the Pacus doing good? Oh, this thing is... We need to start feeding them, I guess. Do I have any... I don't have any Pacu eggs left. That's a bummer. So what happened to... I guess I'm not... I also haven't played with critters a lot since the new updates, so I'm not sure why I went from like 8 Pacus to 4 and plus a tropical. Did they all... I don't know. It's okay. Let's build a Pacu farm. I have a blueprint for it set up already. Pacu farm. This is quite elaborate. This is my Super Duper Dreamland one, which worked very, very well. So I just have to kind of fit it in here, I think. If we fit it in here, and then just take out all this stuff. I guess the main part of this is that I need to have somebody who can do mechatronics engineering. Let's go ahead and get somebody who can do that. Oh, perfect. Sanyar. We'll just build I forgot that I have biodups. We'll just build one of these guys. Mechatronics engineering. Boom. And then maybe a construction booster as well. So they're faster at doing that. Which one's the construction? That might be on here, right? Construction. Whoa, what are we building? Says William. Hello, William. Thank you so much for coming by. So I'll show you what we kind of built already. I want to start building a Pacu farm. So I have my setup from Super Duper Dreamland, which I really liked. I need to get these Pacus fed before they can start to repopulate. But I don't have very many seeds to feed them or algae. I don't think I have any algae left. So I might have to start worrying about that at some point. I built a very low-tech germ cleaner here. So this is just clearing out the germs from my water, which is coming up very slowly. I should build another one of these sieves here. Actually, let's build this. Let's build something more elegant. Let's put a thing like that, and then build the sieve on top of that, like so. And then we can double our water production very easily. Yeah, we're basically just working on water, making sure that everything's happy and good. So gonna start taking all this water out, filtering it, putting it into our infinite storage. And I want it to be clean water as well. Like I know I'm feeding dirty water, right, or germy water to my electrolyzers, but I have Weezeworts in here that are cleaning the oxygen. So I'm not too worried about the hydrogen, obviously. And yeah, so I just want my water production to be increased slightly. Let's just go ahead and tap off like this. Get that done ASAP. You have slime. Have you tried isolating Paku into a small kill zone? Oh, I shouldn't say that on YouTube. Small evolution zone. It will save you lots of CPU processing. Do I have lots of slime? I don't have very much slime. So I really need to start digging more of that out. I have algae here. I have slime here. Yeah, that's something that I have to start digging out. So let's go ahead and do that, William. We'll work on that. Maybe we'll move the Dartles up to here so the Rexes can have fun with it. At least they have. This is sort of like this has been working pretty well for me. I don't really need their feathers anymore, but I'm glad that I have all the critters in one place. So for what it's worth, we've gone through the trouble of saving these guys from the asteroid. We might as well just move most of them up here anyway and let them have a good life. We don't need them all over the place. Put this guy here. Put that at 9. Okay, so yeah, this is working very slow. But it's okay. It's working, and then we're not using any water from our main water supply here, but we will be soon. Let's start moving our base as well, because we were going to move everything down a lot lower, down to here. And that will basically allow us to expand our colony all the way down to here and vacuum out this area, or at least get rid of all the nasty stuff. All this water. Oh, and I still have to fill this with ethanol. Enable auto bottle. I don't think there's any ethanol available though, so I have to probably sweep some up from these guys. Since I started using ethanol, I want to continue that. Oh, and we can dig out all this slime too. Lots of slime to dig out. Oh, not the bonbon tree. Pretty sure I'm using the bonbon tree. Just kind of go like that. Yeah, so we'll deal with the slime and we'll dig more of it out so we have some more to use where we need to use it. Oh, was that? Wait a minute. That's ethanol. Okay. I was just worried it might be liquid chlorine for some reason. Let's check out the volcanoes too. Like this volcano should be almost dormant. Okay, it is dormant. Nice. So I can come in here and start taming this. Start vacuuming this out. Gotta delete all the heat from here. Actually, I don't really care about the heat because this isn't a very hot biome anyways. So let's get in here and dig out all this. This is, what is this? Molten gold? Molten lead? I think my duplicate should be able to come in here and handle that, right? We'll see. Oh, this is evaporating. It's salt water. Well, it's not. I don't know. Something's happening there. Gotta put some crude oil down there and make sure that's intact, that liquid block. All right, let's see who we got. I'm still looking for bionic duplicates. I want to take more of those. I like the idea of not having to feed water eternally to the sweat corn. Okay, I need dupes. Oh, I need what's it called? Exosuits as well. So I have 4 Atmos suits. I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I already have some here. Let's build a couple more. Since we have plenty of reed fiber now. We have plenty of nickel too. We got lots of reed fiber. This is actually super OP using the Mimica with the thimble reeds. This is really draining our polluted water supply very quickly, and it's giving us a ton of reed fibers. So I'm very, very happy with that. And then we can start building some more bedrooms because inevitably we'll need to get our duplicants in their own bedrooms once we have access to plastic. No, don't destroy that. I misclicked. How could you not know that I meant to click elsewhere than I did? Okay, let's keep digging out this area. I guess we'll go all the way. I don't think there's anything to worry about here. Yeah, a little bit of zombie spores, not that big of a deal. We'll watch out for the zombie spores, but we'll keep digging out. Oh yes, the Mimica Lura plant for a bunch of plastic. That's right. I know I had Lura seeds. I know you told me about that last time. Let's figure this out on the fly here. Downward orientation, and what do I need to? Is there any Lura seeds I can Lura seeds I can click on? There used to be one here. Okay, what do I need for these guys? Yeah, amber. Okay, cool. Just the Mimicas, I guess. Let's see, air pressure, radiation, life cycle, temperature, air, and farm plot. Okay, so that's cool. So I basically don't need anything for it except the knits, which I'm pretty sure I have somewhere, or Mimicas. I know I have knits somewhere. Those things are so annoying. Anyways, yeah, let's set up a little chamber for those. That'd be cool. Let's get some Atmos suits delivered here as well. Wait, what's the temperature requirement of that? Temperature is 50. Okay, perfect. I love it. I love it when I don't have to worry about temperature very much. Because this base is already pretty hot. It's 34 degrees, but we're doing good. Oh, by the way, what's our hydrogen production? 242. Okay, that's pretty good. That's only from here. So everything's looking pretty good. It's just a matter of getting things actually done. Okay, so where do I want to build this Lura plant / Mimica? Ooh, my Lumblum. Keep forgetting about this guy. What do I need to do? Because I can get algae from here to feed my Pacus. So bristle blossoms, bog jelly, or the figs. Okay, sweet. Let's move this guy in here. Let's take out this Lumblum. Or sorry, this Lum. Let's take out this guy, and this one's about to hatch. And then we can produce algae from this guy. Take out this egg too. I need to start automating all this stuff as well, because this is very, very tedious. Do I have auto sweepers researched? Yes, I do. Auto sweepers, conveyor loaders are all researched. Let's do this one. Oh, I need material study for that. Okay, it's fine. We'll get this functioning as well at some point. Actually, I'll just do it now. Is there anything? Yeah, my duplicates really come here through a lot, so I need to move this out of the way as well. I think once we move everything over, we'll be a lot happier with where things are. So let's build this. This is where my new water will be. But how big do I need this? If I'm using this Pacu farm setup for my last base, it only needs to be to here. So we're gonna go up like this, and this will be my new Pacu setup. I think you blueprinted my Lumblum ranch a couple streams ago. I did. did do that. I have like the worst memory. Lum Lum, there it is. Yes, Lum Lum blueprint. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need mats for this, but yeah, okay, we'll find a place to put this. It shouldn't be too hard because now we're starting to dig things out. Maybe we'll put it here. This seems like it's a perfect area. Maybe down here. All right, let's go ahead and make room for that. This shouldn't be too hard to get rid of. Do I care if this falls anywhere? What's this? Iron volcano. Do I care if all the salt water falls? Oh, this is brine. I don't really care about that. Let's go ahead and do... Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Maybe just build something like this. This will be an arbitrary base layout. Let's see. Yeah, that should be fine to put it somewhere right there. So actually, let's do this. Let's go straight down, and that'll look really cool. That'll at least line up with this. And I'll put some ladders here because I know I'll do something, and the duplicants will make me pay for it. So we'll do some strip mining here. And then we'll start getting that set up for some point in the future. You need CO2 for LUM. Oh, does it need CO2? Oh, there's CO2 here. Oh, it's polluted oxygen. Okay, a little bit of CO2. Let's see. Does it need CO2? It says it just eats the Avagro fig. Anyways, at least guys are doing good. They're happy. I gotta set up automation though, just to continue to get rid of the extra eggs. So I need metals. I need metals. I need refined metal. So let's get this online as well. A lot of things to do. A lot of things. Oh, this is doing great. I should have plenty of nectar coming in. 70 kilograms, that's it? Oh, these guys are eating the nectar, aren't they? Yeah, they're drinking it. Oh, they will increase the lumblum rate. Gotcha. Thank you, Stringer and Jim. Yeah, a lot of... Oh, no! I flooded my Weezwards. I should have had an Atmo. No, I can't do that. Whoops. All right. Should have an ammo sensor in there. What's the best way to deal with this now? I can't mop it up. It's too much. I'm just gonna let it drop down. Just replant them. Where's my pips? Where are you? There you are. Let's get these guys back here, replant this. Why can I not click? There we go. Weight sensor. Use red lime set bot germ sensor. Yeah, well, it's all those options are good. I just I messed up by not having a sensor pre-built. I should have just had a hydro sensor here because the radiation deletes the germs instantly. I don't have to like wait for it or anything. It's just it wasn't prepped the way I should have prepped it. Let's put a ladder here actually, then we can get down and build a hydro sensor. As long as this guy replants it in a timely fashion, we'll be good. We'll get the radiation cleared out of here in no time. Hydro sensor. put this in here instead of the shutoff. We'll fix that. And then we'll just delete the shutoff. No signal switch, rather. How works rad lamp exactly? So it's basically you have to supply it with where is it? Rad lamp. You have to supply it with uranium ore, and it just takes 60 watts of power. So it's super resource. If I used it in my last playthrough in Super Duper Dreamland, it's a really good source of producing radiation like this for rad bolt generation, or for what I'm doing here, which is deleting germs. You just hook it up to power and you supply it with uranium. Either make a room with chlorine and put liquid storage with germ sensor. Yeah, that's a good option too. There's a lot. I mean, I have chlorine here. That's initially what I was thinking about doing here, is just having some sensors attached to this. But I decided I wanted to just keep everything local. And this is super, like, these germs are gonna get erased in no time. I need my Wheezewort planted. Where did my Wheezewort seed go? Did the Pip just take it? The Pip just like left. Oh, he planted it here. Just use a space ferry module. You can put oh, that's a good idea too, Jim. Space ferry module and have the radiation from space. I'm not in space yet though. There's a lot of limitations that I'm working with that I have to keep digging out. In fact, let's keep going on that. Let's keep digging these out as well. Do some more mining so we can keep progressing. Oh, I should keep the nets. That way I can feed them to the thing. I'll keep those guys. While distribute radiation. Oh, did he replant it there again? Okay, you have to get over here. Why is this? Oh, because I'm on construction. I was wondering, why isn't that working? Okay, anyways. I use lamp only, put it beside liquid pool, 1 cycle later, clean water, no pump required. Oh yeah, I could put it in here. That's actually not a bad idea, William. I could just integrate it into my infinite storage. And then I could just pump water into here directly. The question is, can I supply it with... uranium. I don't think I have any on available. I have uranium ore. Like, I suppose I could start mining out this stuff. Okay, let's do that. Fine, let's do that. That sounds like a good idea. I'll have to start getting into this area and recovering the radiation. It is your uranium ore, right? Rad lamp. Yes, uranium ore. Okay, cool. So yeah, I can start digging this out, getting some uranium ore. I can dig this out as well. In the interim, I think we'll keep it. Have germs. I'm skeptical that this doesn't have germs in it, so I'm just going to do this really quick because I did suck up some germs previously, and I don't know if it stayed in the liquid pipe and cleaned itself out. So I'm gonna err on the side of caution and just make sure that I don't have any germs here. Oh, I don't need that. I clicked wrong again. Where does my Pip keep? Why do you keep planting it there, bro? Like, just plant it here. Can you not plant it there? Oh, it's too low pressure. All right. You have enough uranium to supply nuclear reactor for 2,000 cycles. Yeah, I just have to dig it out. Oh, I can finally finish this. Let's close this. Block this off. Start blocking here. Do I want to? Where do I want to? I want to end the base, I guess. How big do I want this to be? I think it's gonna go straight through here. And then up. Yeah, I don't want to have to deal with all the bleach stone and all that stuff. So I'm going to end the base here. And then we'll go up into this abyssalite. That sounds like a good idea. So from here, I can start vacuuming this room out. Force our duplicants to come through this liquid lock for now. I got to relocate this power wire. And then we can start removing or putting deodorizers in here, getting rid of the polluted oxygen, and then we can expand the base. That's really got to be. I need to have more room in the base to build because there's no room for anything right now. Let's put a couple of these guys down. Put this one here. And what other gases do I have here? Yeah, mostly polluted oxygen, so I'm okay. This chlorine I don't really care, or hydrogen I don't really care about. I can just pump that out. Pump it into my, oh, that's liquid pump. Pump it into my already existing gas storage. Into here. And this pipe will serve me well because I'll eventually use this for power. So, we'll get rid of this. We'll clean this polluted oxygen. Subsequently, we'll clean the germs from it, and then we'll expand the base into here. Start relocating a lot of this stuff. Start relocating the water, which I've already got a little bit started on. And then I have to get more water pretty soon. So luckily, see, there we go. Okay, it's good. Now we can go into here and go like this. And then the hydro sensor, if it's above 500, this should be okay. And then I think long term, I think I like William's idea of integrating rad lamps into here. That should be fine. So we'll do that. For now, this low-tech option is going to work just fine for us. We'll get rid of some of the water first, and then I'll turn this back on. And then this will allow us to just take water up into here. Perfect. Okay, so let's get this done. Then we can drop this pool of water in, start working on our Pacu farm as well. So we need Pacu for lime. We need a lot of lime. Speaking of lime, I need, how much copper ore do I have? I have lots of gold amalgam. So let's start making some refined metals because we're going to need that. And then we have to get this online in 42 cycles. So that can wait a little bit. It's not going anywhere. What's this? How's this doing? Oh, that's a sulfur. Don't really care about that right now. Aluminum volcano. It's still idle. I need that too. That would be really good for heat transfer, thermal conductivity. And iron volcano is going to be super useful for steel. So as soon as these go offline, we have to... Oh, here's a lower plant right here. We have to get those online as soon as they go offline. Get them online as soon as they go offline. How are we doing with everything else? Steam vent? I could make use of the steam vent as well. That'd be really nice. A lot of options here on this asteroid. What else do we have here? I think that was it, right? I think that was it. Perfect. Is this nuclear waste? Yeah, it's nuclear waste. Okay, let's get rid of this. And then let's get some power hooked up onto this pump and start vacuuming everything out here. Now, I have to be kind of careful. I mean, I should probably put, you know what? I already know what's going to happen. If I leave myself, try to remember to to keep an eye on the hydrogen levels here, it's just going to end badly. So I'm not even going to entertain that. We're just going to go like this, go like that, and then put a high pressure gas vent here. That's it. You still using that the tiny spawn? Yeah, we're still using the tiny hydra. Very, very tiny. It's producing way more than enough oxygen for us. So it's doing okay. And actually, we're feeding it dirty water as well, like very germy water. See how dirty our germy our hydrogen is? But yeah, we still got... We'll expand this eventually. Like I'm prioritizing taking bionic duplicates. I really want to take more of those guys. So I'm waiting for them for the printing pot to give me some. Let's give my duplicates suit sustainability training as well, or exosuit training rather. The ones who can afford to take it, I need to get them. On it. And then yeah, we'll keep going on the wallpaper here. I really like the green wallpaper. Actually, I don't think I need this anymore. I'm gonna deconstruct this. Make sure that this is okay. I don't want to be sending oxygen or whatever into random places. Unreachable build. All right. There we go. Get all that stuff done. Yeah, so I need to relocate these guys too. So this one is Trivaldo in here. This one is Sunyar. I don't think I need... I mean, they have to make microchips, so I guess I'll put Sunyar in here. And deconstruct. And then, yeah, we'll have to move these Weezworts and the material study terminal somewhere. I can't have it there. Let's just get rid of that now. And then we can build more bedrooms. Then have a somewhat of a nice looking colony. Oxygen levels are pretty good. Funny enough, the oxygen levels are the worst where this high pressure gas vent is. So it's kind of interesting. But I really just need to have it... Well, I can put one right here. This is very closed off. Let's go... What's the best way? Let's go straight up to here. And we'll just pop one in here for now. Not the best place, but it's a good enough place. And then we can move all this stuff out of the way. Move all these ladders, put a door there, take this out, take this out. Build another room. Can they reach this? Maybe they can't reach it. They have to build this ladder. Then the priority for the ladder first. So I'm gonna be on for another 45 minutes or so, maybe 30 to 45 minutes. It is a work night for me, so I have to get up early. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. I have to get as much done as I can in that amount of time, and then I will be back on Friday. Yes, I will be back Friday, most likely. Don't see a reason why I should miss it. And then Saturday as well. And then next Wednesday I will not be streaming because it's Christmas. So this is my last Wednesday stream until the new year. I think I might stream. We'll see what I'm doing New Year's. And then I might be on for a New Year's stream as well. So that's kind of how the next week. There should be a new video as well this week. I have one coming up on petroleum boilers. I'm gonna basically use all the mistakes that I learned from the last one I made on the Super Duper Dreamland to kind of make like a petroleum boiler for beginners guide, and then kind of make a more elaborate one that is similar to what I made on Super Duper Dreamland. So this should be coming out on the weekend at some point. It just really depends on how busy I am at work and how exhausting it is after. Jim says he would really like that. Perfect. I'm happy that you will. You're looking forward to it, Jim. Yeah, it's a really good one. I love making videos on things that I learn and sharing it with the rest of the community. Yeah, so it'll be out. It should be out on Saturday, maybe Friday, Saturday, hopefully. I'm still refining the script. There's a lot of research I try to do now into videos, so I'm not like I do a lot of testing now. So that's it's kind of slowing down my workflow, but it's important to do. Very, very important for me. I don't want to be giving out. I want to make sure I understand what's going on before I talk about it to the extent that I do now in the videos. Especially since I have, like, when I first started making the videos, I wasn't sure how many people would watch, but now that I have a lot of people watching, I need to make sure that they're all good quality. So, have you considered editing these streams into highlights? Actually, was that you that emailed me about that? MJR Pan. I have gotten an email, but I wasn't sure if it was an actual viewer who was emailing me because you know how the internet is. I wasn't didn't recognize the name immediately. I was a little bit skeptical if that was somebody who was a legit person or... Oh, that was you. Okay, cool. Yeah, you should have said something on stream. I really appreciate it. I wasn't sure if that was an offer that was someone who was trying to be kind to me, or someone who was trying to like try to get something from you know how it is with people online. You don't know who what people's motives are always. If you said something on stream, I would have responded to you. So I appreciate your offer. No, I don't know if I want to edit these into highlights just yet. I don't know if I have enough highlights to edit these down. You know what I mean? Like, most of the time I'm just struggling to figure out what to do next. But yeah, if next time if you email me or someone else, or you email someone else for a very generous offer, just let them know in your stream chat, because you always have to be wary of offers like that. You know what I mean? You have to be careful on, like, okay, I'll give you a little bit of backstory where I'm coming from. Before I started doing YouTube, I did a little bit of social media work on Twitter before it became X. And I had a pretty good following on X or Twitter. But I would always get unsolicited offers to manage my channel and to do all these things for me and all this stuff for my social media. And I entertained some of them. And it ended up always being somebody who had malicious intent for like short-term, it's called, yeah, it's yours didn't seem like a scam. It's just, you just have to be careful on with regards to what people are saying. So I really don't want to try to be, that's why I'm trying to be very careful with my words. I don't want it to seem like your offer particularly was a scam. It's just that you have to be careful. So anyways, when I was managing the social media account, people would always come to me and say, hey, I will do this for you for free. And then I was like, okay, show me your work. Show me your work and show me what you can do. So they did. And I would get some quality content in return. And then the relationship sort of evolved into, oh, okay, well, now that I'm doing this for you, do you think maybe you can do this for me? Or, like, you know, it would be like an exchange afterwards. It wouldn't be, which is fine if you want to get paid for your work. I totally understand it. But they didn't have good intentions. And so I just stopped responding to them. Like they wanted access to my Twitter, and you can do that on Twitter as well, like in YouTube, how you can set like content moderation or whatever, where people can upload to your content, manage your videos, edit, delete, and stuff like that. So you can do the same thing on Twitter, and they sort of started to become a little bit too nice and ask for a little bit too much. So ever since then, I've just been very wary of people offering me things. But yeah, that's why I didn't respond to you. So I apologize if I came off as rude for not responding. If you let me know on stream ahead of time, I would have returned an email. So I apologize for that. I used to stream like 2 years ago, and people offered editing and services all the time. In Brazil, we have a word for that. I'll have to show you my save. Now show me your bank account. Well, it wasn't to that extent. It was, but it was just. Anyways, it was just something I just stopped dealing with. But I mean, obviously, it would be nice to have a partnership with somebody who can do editing. And then obviously, if I was a more like if I could offer monetary gain for your services, I would feel a lot better doing that. I just don't feel good about you doing free work and not being able to pay you for it. That's kind of where I am with that. It's that's not my style. I want to pay you for your time, right? And although I do make some money on ad revenue, it wouldn't be enough to support an editor. Jim says he's heading out. Have a good rest of the stream. Thanks, Jim. I'm almost done anyways. So I hope you have a great night, and I will see you in the next one. I don't take any offense to it. I'm just trying to build up a better resume, and really that was the only way I could think of getting in the door. Well, you know what? If that's what you're trying to do, build a resume, then I can help you out with that. So why don't you send me a highlight of my stream, like upload it privately to YouTube or whatever you like. Send me a highlight of a stream that I recently did, and then we'll then you have something that you can show, and I'll put it on my channel. I'll tag you as the credits in the comments, and then you have something that you can show off for your resume. How about that? Louise says, bye guys, have a good night. See you, Louise. I'm almost done as well with the stream, so you guys are not going to miss a whole lot. Appreciate you stopping by, Louise, and I will see you in the next stream or whenever you have available time to come by. I am getting super duper sleepy. It is almost time for me to go to bed as well. So we're just getting through this last little bit here. So yeah, why don't you do that, MJ? Because if you had honestly, like I feel like I feel a little bit bad, because if you had said that, I would have accepted and let you get your foot in the door that way. So I apologize for not responding for 2 weeks. Well, okay, so who am I starting? Okay, Stella. Okay. But again, it's just out of caution, right? When rolling for a new colony, what trait should I shoot for? Hey, Aaron Louise, thank you so much for joining the stream. So that's a great question. I'm glad you asked that. Let me just make sure I'm doing okay here. Okay, cool. We're doing good. So it really depends on how you like to play, Aaron. There's a lot of different ways you can go. What I like to do, and what I think is maybe the most common thing, is to go for someone who is specialized at digging. So actually, you know what? We're almost done the stream for tonight. Let me just can I do this really quick? Let me just explain it. You started on Relic a Miner and really hate the map. Well, how about I ask you this, Aaron? How much playtime do you have in the game? Like, would you say like 100 hours, 500 hours, 1,000 hours? Because I think your skill level in the game is a big factor into what you should be starting, especially with asteroids. Oh, 1,200. Okay, well that's more than me, so that's pretty good. I only have I just crossed 1,100. I think couple days ago, couple weeks ago, maybe. Can't remember. I don't really check that a lot. So what I like to shoot for is, if you're talking about duplicate traits, I like to have someone who is a good digger, usually very high single digits or low double digits. But if you have a low double digit digger, then they are going to be usually getting a negative trait in return that is not ideal. So I like to have a digger who can also you can also have like a digger and someone who can build. So you can have like a 4+ digger, 4+ construction, because that's like a more versatile duplicant. If you would like to, if you like to go through research really quick, like I do, I love having a duplicant that is super good in research. So let's see, my researcher Quinn here. I'm pretty sure she started. Yeah, she has 17 research. I'm pretty sure a lot of that was just from starting the game. Oh, map traits. I gotcha. Okay, so I got an answer for that too, Aaron. The best thing to do, in my opinion, is instead of re-rolling over and over, okay, unless that's part of the thing that you love about the game, is go on Maps Not Included and find an asteroid that you love. Have you heard of Maps Not Included? It is absolutely amazing. Mapsnotincluded.org. The gizmo is going to be here. And then you can just look for, so mapsnotincluded.org is a community-run website that people contribute map seeds to. Actually, let me see if I can pull it up really quick. I need to open Chrome for this. Hang on, let me just... oh, that's the cam. Let me just open Chrome because it doesn't work on Edge for some reason. Yes, I do use Edge. Just want to make sure... what is this? What's this? Open. Okay, here we go. Maps Not Included. So this, I think you'll really enjoy this website, Aaron. And for those of you who have never seen this before as well. Okay, so Maps Not Included. So you can go to World Trade Finder. I like to use Map Explorer. And if you're like Stringer and you love the RNG aspect, then that's absolutely fine. But if you're looking for if you're just tired of restarting over and over because you don't like the RNG aspect, you can go over here, click Spaced Out, go to Spaced Out, enable your DLCs if you want. Pick any asteroid that you wish to start on, like Terrania, for example. You can add or subtract what geysers and vents you want. Let's say you want an asteroid or like a thing with 5 natural gas geysers. Okay, so you just go search, brings you all the results that have this. Okay, I guess there's none with 5. Let's do 3. There's bound to be one with 3. There we go. So we have 294 seeds with 3 natural gas geysers. And then it tells you exactly where everything is and what is on this asteroid. And it even tells you the output of these natural gas geysers. So if you don't like the constant restarting and seeing what the, you play 50 or whatever, 10, 20, 50 hours and you're like, oh, this asteroid sucks. Just go on mapsnotincluded.org, pick exactly what you want. And yeah, like Stringer's saying, Stringer loves the RNG aspect, so it's not for everyone, but that's okay. I think you should play the way that you want to play the game, and if that involves selecting your own seed, then you do that, because you should have fun the way you think you're going to have the most fun. You know what I mean? Stringer likes the RNG. You don't like the RNG, so you just do what you think is good for you.
Um, let's see. Yeah, it makes the gameplay not stagnant. Exactly, Stringer. So that's a very important aspect as well. Is that if your gameplay gets stagnant, then it gets very, very boring. For me, I'm kind of the opposite. I'm kind of like Aaron. Aaron says he loves taming volcanoes and vents, but I have nothing but hot vents. So I'm exactly the same way as you, Aaron. I love. Oh, I guess I exposed this. Working with geysers, vents, and volcanoes. But I would be very disappointed if my asteroid only had hot steam vents, because this is very hard to deal with early in the game, and I love dealing with cool steam vents instead. Cool steam vents are so easy to deal with, and they're so good at producing water for you, basically for your entire game. My last colony ran just on a cool steam vent with regards to my water storage in here. So this is still working, I guess. Well, oh, I didn't connect it. Whatever. The seed I'm playing is very mean and won't give me any metal volcanoes. Got any tips for metal usage? Oh, well, space. That's one. If you don't have metal volcanoes, you can try to dig out as much of the unrefined metals in your asteroid as possible, and use a metal refinery. So you have refined metals. Otherwise, space is probably your next best bet. Now, if you want to sort of cheat a little bit, and I use cheat in like air quotes, you could enable sandbox mode, reveal the whole map so you can see like if there's any metal volcanoes that perhaps you didn't see yet, like in here. I'm sure there's something in here, for example. Maybe not, but there's a good chance that I'm missing a good volcano in here. So you literally could just go like this. And again, I use air quotes for cheat on purpose because some people might consider this to be a little bit too exploity, or, well, okay, just cheating to further your game. But let's see. Let's take a look. So you can just go like this, and maybe you find a metal volcano right here. So it's a way that you can, like, if you don't mind the asteroid that you're playing on, but you're really missing like a gold volcano, maybe it's somewhere in here, you can just reveal it and be like, oh yeah, there it is. Now I'm just going to reload to get rid of sandbox mode. But so that would be my tip for you. But otherwise, you just have to make do with the resources that you're given. Oh yeah, sorry, William. I will take a look, but I was just making a reference to like starting a colony and like having more than one steam vent on my colony instead of available cool steam vents. 'Cause I love working with cool steam vents. One of my favorite things to tame in the game because it's so easy. Same thing with natural gas geysers. I thought about sandboxing to scout it. Yeah, so sucks to dumping a few hours into a map for just like, well, yeah, exactly, Aaron. So that's what I'm saying. Like if you were to just go to and pick an asteroid that you like, then you don't have to like worry about dumping hours into a playthrough. Again, that takes away a little bit of the randomness that Stringer was talking about, but ultimately that's what I found to be the most fun for myself as well. Because at the end of the day, like it's hard to get a lot of quality playtime in when you don't have a lot of playtime to begin with, and then if you're wasting a lot of that time seeing if the asteroid is going to work out for you, you may as well just get the one that you want and play through that. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where you kind of have to decide where your time is more valuable. You want to play for a little bit and hope that it's a good asteroid, which is fun for a lot of people, or do you just want to pick one that you know you're going to have fun with because you like the traits of that asteroid and go from there. MJ says, appreciate the help. Sorry, I wasn't really done fully explaining your question, but that was like the cheating way of doing it. The second one is, it's just really just taking all the unrefined metals that you have around the asteroid, which you should have a lot of. Like, look at my gold amalgam here. I have 53 tons just on this little asteroid here. I have actually 18 tons of regular gold. So I probably don't have to run this. Yeah, I can probably start making some steel again. Let's put 20 in steel. Another thing you can do if you really don't want to set this up, like I recommend if you're new and if you don't have an industrial brick, to set this up in a cold biome, the metal refinery. It keeps it doesn't produce a lot of heat when you have an immense amount of cooling beside it. It will eventually heat everything up. Like this, you can see the ice is melting, but it will take a long time. But you can also feed it to smooth hatches, which we were talking about at the beginning of the stream with Noah. Smooth hatches convert metal ore into refined metal at a 75% rate, which is still better than the rock crusher. And they also produce barbecue for you and lime through eggshells. So smooth hatches is definitely a good option. Let's keep expanding this. You just kind of go all over like that. And then boom, just like this. So there's a lot of different ways you can go. And of course, space is available, but it's very, very far off. If MJ, if you're playing on the Spaced Out DLC, what you can also do is, where's the teleporter? There's usually a teleporter somewhere on your asteroid where you can go to the second asteroid and scout it really quick. And maybe there's some metal ores on there. Because usually what Spaced Out does is it's different with Spaced Out Classic, but you'll usually have stuff on your second asteroid that's not available on your first asteroid. So if you just teleport your duplicate there, they can come right back as soon as you're done scouting it. It's an instant. You don't, but you have to wait 5 cycles for the printing pod to recharge after you send them through it, or for the teleporter rather. So that's kind of the only downfall of that. Is you have to wait 5 cycles. Oh, it's vanilla. Okay, vanilla is cool. Okay, so if you, or let me say, I got my metal refinery around 8 W's words, so it's a bit cold and perfect. Yeah, so really that's, if you don't have any metal volcanoes, your only option is really just to mine out what you have. And then with vanilla, can you do space missions for gathering resources on vanilla? I can't remember. I'm sure you can, but is it like, I can't remember how it differs from Spaced Out. It's been so long since I played vanilla. But yeah, I think that's probably the go-to. Yeah, it's let's see, what else do I want to finish? Yeah, I want to finish this before the stream ends. Just keep building some more rooms for my duplicates here, and then we're good. We're good to start the next stream with happy duplicates. 24, so right there, perfect. Hopefully I don't destroy anything that's needed. Nope, okay. I was a little bit scared there that I might destroy something that's important. Another thing that I want to do actually is run this power wire around the base and have all my have the power coming in from the side. I guess I can't really do that because I have to go up through these bedrooms. Okay, we'll have to figure that out. That's not too hard. That's just a matter of going in here, building across, and then going down. Something like this. Something like that will do. Vanilla doesn't even exist to me anymore. Same with vanilla Minecraft. Oh man. Vanilla Minecraft. I remember. Are you talking about vanilla Minecraft? Like, what does that mean, vanilla Minecraft? Because I used to play Minecraft when it first came out, like when Mojang still owned it. That, to me, that's vanilla Minecraft. That is OG to me. But you know what? Like, MJ, I actually prefer. For the longest time, I used to prefer vanilla Minecraft. Sorry, vanilla Oxygen not included, because I don't like, radiation isn't the most fun for me to deal with. Like, I don't really care for radiation all that much in terms of having to deal with it. Or do I have barbecue here? I hope so. Like, just Minecraft, that's it. But I play mod packs now, usually around 200 mods. Holy smokes. Yeah, I'm just not up to date with Minecraft at all. I know one of the stream viewers, Hangry, he streams Minecraft on Twitch, but I have no idea what's going on. with the Minecraft. I need the communal table as well. Do I have to research that? Perfect. Let's research that. Yeah, plus is no radiation. Yeah, like I'm not a fan of I'm not like it's cool for like for example cleaning germs. It definitely has its uses. I just feel like the integration of it is a lot weaker than all the other things. And like for example, the radiation tab is just very very tiny. I wish there was like more ways you could produce it. And I wish there was more ways to like harvest it. The rad bolt generator's cool. The reactor's cool. The reactor it's one of those things where you either build a very beginner friendly setup or you build like a late game setup where you need to know a lot about heating and cooling and an intricate build. So there's like there's almost no in between, I feel like, for radiation, at least not in my head. That's kind of my only issue when it comes to that. Not even really an issue. I don't mean to make it sound bad. It's just the only faults that I have with it. And I guess we can start let's just deconstruct all this. I don't think I have anything in here that's valuable to keep. Along with my Oni content, I also have Minecraft content. Just finished up the mod pack called Stone Block 4. Yeah, I'm just not up to date with that at all. Like, I apologize for being a Minecraft noob. Are you planning on getting this spaced out DLC, MJ? I think it's definitely worth it if you wait for it to go on sale, especially. It should be going on sale for the holiday season if you're looking to get it. If you have the means to do so. Aaron says, I've been away for a while and just came back. Just bought this DLC, just bought the skins DLC with others. How do you do skin tiles? This is a mod. If you look in the description, I'm pretty sure I have it there, the exact name of it, but I think it's called like the True Tiles mod or something of that nature. Okay, so everything's just blowing out here. Okay, well, see, that's why I said if I don't if I don't deal with it, if I don't have this here, everything's gonna go in here. So yeah, it ended up working out in the long run. Okay, so hydrogen is what I want. For a while, my heart skipped a beat there. I was like, oh no, did I absolutely messed this up again? But I didn't mess it up the way I thought I did. Woohoo! Nice communal tables. Oh, plastic beds, nice. Yeah, we gotta start making plastic now. Next episode, we're making plastic. We'll make some amber with the lure plants, and we'll get plastic production set up. I mean, I can also do oil wells. I have plenty of water now to send to this guy, so lots of water here from all the hydrogen or the oxygen cache. Yeah, so Aaron is just a DLC, or sorry, it's just a mod. Very, very cool mod. I love it. So hopefully you like it as well if you decide to get it. Very useful mod in my opinion. Let's go ahead and get this working, and I'm gonna save here just in case. I want to make sure this is gonna work like all the time. Turn on this. And then this should be... Okay, no, it's not going to work. That's why I saved. Okay. It's almost the end of the stream anyway, so kind of experimental. Yeah, I am once I launched my first rocket and beat the Vinal Perfect MJ. That is awesome. So yeah, I think you'll love the spaced out DLC. If you're into launching rockets, or if you have fun launching the rockets, rather. It'll be a lot of fun. let's stop this from flowing, and then we'll deal with that at... I really have to just delete this. So we'll just take that out. Figure that out after. Figure that out on the next stream. I'll do some more planning. I think pretty happy with the progress on this stream though. We got a lot done. We have to focus on water next episode, a Pacu farm, and we have Pacu eggs now, so that's really good. Gonna start feeding them algae, and then we're gonna start. We're also going to start producing some plastic. So a lot of plans for the next episode coming up here pretty soon. With these guys here, dig all this out. I want to experience the other asteroid. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. Like I wasn't a fan of them at first, to be quite honest with you, but it's grown on me from the last playthrough that I did on the Super Duper Dreamland. I used to love vanilla just because I liked not dealing with the space travel, but now I actually really like it. So I think you'll enjoy it. It's definitely worth it. It adds so much content in the sense that you can. It's a lot more fun to source resources that you don't have available on your main asteroid, and it kind of. So you can play on when you get the DLC, you can play Spaced Out Classic, or you can play Spaced Out, or like the more traditional Spaced Out DLC. Oh, this. Okay, I thought this was gonna wake up the other duplicates. Like, this is almost pretty close, but I have a shine bug in there. That's not good. Get this guy out of here. I want to keep shine bugs for a power plant or a nuclear plant. But yeah, so the Spaced Out DLC you can play on classic mode, which is sort of similar to the vanilla size asteroids, and all of your starting asteroid has all the requirements for basically beating the game. If you play on the Spaced Out variant of the DLC, your starting asteroid is a lot smaller, and you usually don't have access to critical things such as crude oil, and you have to go to different asteroids to get it. So you usually have to build like a carbon dioxide rocket or whatever the case is to get the critical infrastructure and send it back. So there's a lot more planning to it. I think it's a lot of fun. Like I really enjoyed playing on Super Duper Dreamland, and I kind of want to do a full Spaced Out playthrough as well. Something that I've been meaning to do at some point. I have a lot of fun things I want to do in Ani that's new to me as well. Not just new to the stream, but this is gonna suck going through there. I'm gonna try to avoid digging out as much of the chlorine as possible. Maybe just try to go through here and then build another tile like this. I need to go for grocery. You guys have a good one. Hey, William, thanks for stopping by. I'm just about to head out too. So enjoy your grocery shopping, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much for coming by. Yeah, I got another maybe 10 minutes left of the stream, guys, and really appreciate everyone coming out today, and all the new viewers as well. Super fun hanging out with you guys midway through the work week and just chilling and having a good time. Talking about some Ani. Love talking about some Ani and playing the game and making mistakes together along the way. Continue to botch my builds on live stream. See how hydrogen is doing. Okay, so we are depleting hydrogen a little bit. We're at 124. I think we were at 200 at some point. So we're probably gonna need to tap into this reserve pretty early in the next episode. But we are using a lot of power frivolously right now. Like, this probably doesn't have to be running as the way it is. So, we'll try to optimize a lot of things in the next episode. But I think we're gonna call it there for the stream. And I'll be back on Friday. Friday should be a lot of fun, and we'll make some good progress in this asteroid. So, yeah. So just to kind of go back on what I was saying before, MJ. Yeah, feel free to send me something take one of my streams and do like a highlight of it, and take a look at your editing style and see if it if it works well, because I just don't know like what you would highlight from the stream, but I'm not really well versed in the whole YouTube editing scene. So see what you can come up with, and I will gladly help you out and give you something to put on your resume and get your foot in the door. So, anyways, everyone, I will. Yeah, no worries. And again, if you do message other content creators, if they don't respond, just message them in the stream chat, just so we don't, just so we know who you are in the industry. Again, I'm not gonna go through the whole spiel. It's just a good thing to do to message them, so they know who's messaging. Yeah, we're gonna call it a stream. I'm super duper tired, falling asleep here, and I think it's a good time to cut it off. So, again, I'll be back on Friday. New video coming out this week as well on the petroleum boilers, and yeah. So, as usual, everyone, I'm going to stop the content right now, and I'm just gonna scroll through the chat and thank you guys all for showing up. It's something that I do regularly. I'm super grateful for all your support and just spending time with me when there's a billion other things that we all have that we could be doing. You guys are here hanging out, and that makes me feel really good. So I always like to just go through the chat and get as many people as I can and just thank them for coming in. So Stringer, one last thing. Stringer says, you just got to know that there's bad people and you got to watch out for them, but be aware people might be concerned you're a bad person. Yeah, it's just, it's just online safety, right? There's so many people trying to make a quick buck online, and just got to be careful with yourself and your personal stuff. And also, it's sometimes when you have a very generous offer, it might seem too good to be true. You know what I mean? And that's where you have to be careful. But I definitely really appreciate that MJ came by and messaged me in the stream chat, because I would gladly help someone out. I think, if you can build the community, not just Ani community, but the content creation community, and help other people out, then I think that's great. It costs nothing to be helpful. What's your mod list? My mod list should be in the description, Aaron. Let's see. Let me check my stream on my phone. If you find it there, it's right below, but I might be wrong. It's in there, yeah. Just scroll down in the YouTube description, and you'll see it. Just in case it's not completely up to date, let's go to the main menu. Perfect. You see it now? Awesome. Let's go through here really quick. One of my mods is out of date. Turn this down a little bit. Yeah, so I think it's mostly up to date. I don't think I have too many. This is not in it, but I use this for sandbox mode for video content creation. Blueprints and spin that I guess has to be updated. True tiles, manual delivery. I think most of it is in the description. Most of the important ones, anyway. So, yeah. All right. So, that's it for tonight, everyone. And I hope that everyone has a good rest of your week. Hope that everyone doesn't get too stressed out about preparing for the holidays if you celebrate. And I will see you guys next time. So, see you guys on Friday. So, Chewy, thanks for stopping by, Chewy. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a great day. Stringer says, bye. See you Saturday. Stringer, I'm going to put your episodes on tomorrow. I've been I have it on my watch later. Just making my way through the watch later playlist, and I'll Friday see that. And you know what? There will be an Ori stream at some point. I just gotta fit it in somewhere. Maybe we'll do half and half on Friday. Who knows? See how the stream is going, and yeah, we'll see. Even No, I don't want to promise anything. I don't want to. I don't want to promise stuff that I can't fulfill. But there will be an Ori stream. No, I do. I like. Okay, before I'm gonna spend a few more minutes here. Stringer, yeah, I do really enjoy. I liked your mic quality is very good, and you're a very good like speaker. It's something that I struggle with a lot. That when I listen to you talk, you don't have a lot of breaks like I do, and I tried to grow out of that since I started streaming, especially since I started editing. When I first started editing videos, it was awful compared to the edits that I put out now. I actually want to redo a lot of my old content just because I feel like it would be best served, because I know I have a lot of good knowledge that I can give to new people, to new players, but some of the old videos I can't watch them back anymore now that I make really good like what I consider to be really good content on my newer ones. So your voice, your microphone, all that quality is great. So keep it up. Keep it up. You're doing great. You say, I feel like I ramble on, and I feel it's a bad thing. I like hearing you say that. Also, my video style, I don't think I want to edit. I want to keep it real. Yeah, totally. Like, everyone has their own thing. Everyone has their own thing, and rambling on is good because some people really enjoy just hearing just the game, and they just want to hear like the game in the background and things like that. But some people really enjoy the ramble. It kind of makes like when I listen to, I like having. Okay, I'll tell you guys. One of my favorite streamers is the weirdest on Twitch. His name is Kyle, and he does like Fallout gameplay. I absolutely love having Kyle on in the background because he's just. Like Kevin said, you are easy to listen to in tone, though. Thank you, Kevin. So yeah, it's kind of like that. He's a very chill guy. He's very. Yeah, I can link the channel. I don't know how to do shoutouts. I don't even think I have the mod. But yeah, so Kyle is. I love watching Kyle. I've been watching him since he did his Fallout 4 no kill playthrough. How do you use this? I'm such a boomer when it comes to using the internet. How do you get to your follower list on Twitch? Oh, there we go. I have to leave the Twitch dashboard. Okay, so I don't know if I can post. I should be able to paste the link in the chat. There it is. Where is it? Oh, I have show more. Okay, there he is. He's at the bottom. Okay, so yeah, this is his Twitch channel. This is one of my favorite streamers. I don't usually catch him live too much these days, but I love watching the VODs just because they stream at hours that are not always lined up in sync with mine. But I love watching the VOD. I particularly like their Fallout 4 playlist on YouTube. So that's one of my favorite people that I like to listen to. And it's the same thing. They talk about the game. They interact with the chat. All the things that I strive to be for streaming is something that he does as well. So yeah, rambling on and on is great, Stringer, because some people really enjoy that, right? Some people like to listen to just the game audio and just the ambience, but some people like to listen to people talk, and I'm like that. So rambling is great. Keeps people engaged. So shout out name, yeah. So shout out to can I don't know if it's gonna work. I'll have to look up the commands, but yeah, I posted their link in the shout out name. Do I just go shout out name? Shout out. Here we go. Live. I don't know that work. Let me check my Twitch. I'm not sure. live Twitch learning with Ethan. Subscribe for more tips and tricks on how to use Twitch. Okay. Yeah, so really cool streamer, really chill. I like Fallout 4, one of my favorite game series. So sorry, Fallout in general, one of my favorites. I could, well, it's a game that I put a lot of hours into. I beat Fallout 4 maybe like 5 times when it first came out. Haven't beat it in a couple of years though, so maybe it's something that I could do on stream as well. I just don't know if people would want to, if people would be into that. But Ori for sure. I'm really into Ori right now. So, anyways, I'm gonna head out, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me, and once again, I'm just gonna go through the chat and thank you guys for spending your time with me because it means so much. And I will see you guys Friday. All right. So Chewy, thanks so much for stopping by once again. Kevin, good night, Kevin. I hope that you have a great rest of your week. Stringer, again, I'll put your videos on tomorrow. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me all stream. Really appreciate it. Aaron, hope that you have a great night and hope to see you back soon. MJ, yeah, you send me an email, MJ, whenever you have your edit done, and we'll see how it turns out. And thank you so much for coming by. Sean, thanks always for coming by. Really appreciate your support, Sean. Super grateful that you're here every stream. Uther as well. Uther, thank you so much for being here all stream. Really appreciate you having me on and just hanging out with me. Super grateful. William has already left, but thank you so much, William, for stopping by. Hope that you have a great grocery shopping trip. Grocery shopping is one of my favorite pastimes. Love doing a great grocery shop at Costco. I mean, sometimes it's a little too hectic, but it's all right. Louise already left as well, but thank you so much, Louise. Jim has also left. Thank you so much, Jim, for stopping by. Jim and Louise, you guys are always here as well. Thank you so much for your support. Sakarang, check out Sakarang. Was also here tonight. Thank you so much for stopping by. Check out Sakarang. See who else. And again, guys, I try to scroll back as far as I can, but Flying Ratto and Elusive Ocelot, thank you guys for coming by. But I can only scroll back so much because you guys are so chatty, so try to get as everyone as possible. Noah, I hope that you have a great time playing Ani, and I hope that you are able to figure out your smooth hatches. I think they are very good. Not as good as the metal refinery, but they're very good passive source of refined metals. Dundulka, thank you so much for coming by on Twitch and following. I think, yeah, you were a new follow today. Thank you so much for following. And also Okaraka on Twitch. Thank you so much for your follow tonight. Really appreciate it. Hope to see you guys back soon. Little Doge. What's the Doge price these days? Doge price. Are we back at $1? No, we're not at $1 yet. Dang it. We're at 17 cents Canadian. You know, I first heard of Doge when it was like a fractions of a penny. And I told all my coworkers, dude, we got to invest in Doge. It's going to hit a penny at some point and we're going to be friggin' rich. And guess what I didn't do? Guess what I did not do? Okay. Yes, Noah, thank you so much for coming by. Elusive Ocelot, I think I already mentioned. And I think that was it. I think I got everyone. So yeah, now I'm headed over. I'm here stuck on Maps Not Included. No worries, Aaron. I hope you have a great time. And yeah, it's a really great website. Love that the creators took over from, I think it was Tools Not Included before, and designed their own. It's a super useful resource. Makes Ani a lot of fun. In about 15 years, you can stream GTA 6. No, come on, let's be a little bit more optimistic. It's coming next year. I bought a Elgato capture card just so I could make GTA content when it came out. But I'm not gonna make like the typical content. I have plans to make like very oddball content for GTA 6. It's not gonna be like, oh, here's how you do this mission. Because the missions are so easy for GTA 6. I mean, maybe I might do that on a second channel, but most of the content will be stuff like... anyways, you guys will see. In about 2 years from now. Come on, let's be a little bit more optimistic. 2 years. Kevin said that you can try other worlds. Was that in reference to something I said? I can't remember. But I will be playing other worlds here soon on Ani. I'm gonna try to get space on this one, and then I think we'll start a we'll at least get a rocket launched on this one, and I think we'll start a new one after. All right, guys. So thanks so much for stopping by once again for the fifth time. I think I said that. This time I'm actually calling it a stream. See you Friday. Oh, it's like Fallout. Oh, Outer Worlds. Sorry, Kevin. You said Outer Worlds. I have that. I have Outer Worlds. It just on my last PC, it didn't run as well as it does on this one. It's made by Obsidian, right? I think. Yeah, I have that one. Yeah. Great game. So I didn't play it, the whole thing, because it ran really, really poorly on my old PC, and I just never got back into it. But yeah, Outer Worlds, great. Oh, by the way, also something that's easy to get mixed up is Outer Wilds. Outer Wilds is a problem solve. What do you call it? It's like there's like what do you call this type of game? Outer Wilds. It's a space related game, but it's like you have to figure things out. It's mystery / problem solving / puzzles / what do you call this genre? Action adventure, it says on the Wikipedia. Outer Wilds is another really good one. Sounds like a lot like Outer Worlds, but super fun game. It's not for everyone though. I'll put it in the chat. If you guys want to check it out. Cool game. But yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for being here, and I will see you Friday.